Hi, my name is Wendy, and this is my video presentation of my CQI plan for Nursing 711. So first I'll start off with the background. So I realized that every week I was playing constant catch up on my assignments, and this was making me feel increasingly frustrated because I was spending most of the day before and on the actual due dates trying to cram studying for a quiz I had to submit or finishing a paper. And at the end of the day, I was just mentally exhausted and I felt unsatisfied because I had no time to unwind or have any personal time to relax. So this is my fishbone diagram that points out some contributing factors to this problem I was having. And some of the categories that I want to highlight are people. This was one of the factors that were affecting my studying, and this included family obligations. And then also I had other responsibilities such as my job as a nurse per diem and also as a GA, and then also some other personal issues that were contributing to this problem, such as just having very low motivation to study. So my CQI plan was initially focused on submitting at least 3 assignments before their respective due dates every week, and from this I created a study plan where I split my assignments into parts, and I also set hypothetical deadlines throughout the week. And I also created self-appointments for myself that were usually from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. This really helped me to be motivated to commit to this time to study. And from that, I realized that I needed to change my CQI plan from the actual submission of assignments to focus more on trying to study more consistently. And from that, I decided to focus the plan to implement at least 2 hours of a study session every day. And from this process map, you can see that it highlights some steps and actions that I would take based off of if I had to work or not the next day. So my PDSA activities started off with the plan phase, and in this phase I was able to see that pre-intervention, as you can see from the blue line, I was spending a significantly large amount of time on day 7 trying to complete my assignments or submit a quiz, and I realized that I needed to create a study plan for the upcoming week that helped me to create and plan for 2-hour study sessions every day. So for the due phase, I decided that I would plan out which assignments I would do for each day of the week, and this was based off of the priority of when the assignments were due, rather than based off of which assignments I preferred to do. And I created a 2-hour time slot every day, and I would mentally prepare myself the day before. And so for week 1, I was actually able to meet my goal for 4 out of the 7 days. And now my study phase. So in this phase, I realized that when I did complete my 2-hour study sessions, I felt happier and I felt better mentally because I felt more free to do other hobbies and activities, especially because those study sessions I had no breaks and I had no distractions, so that really helped me complete a lot. And I also studied the reasons that I was not able to complete some of my sessions, and this was because I was unexpectedly busy sometimes, or some tasks would just take me longer. And when I was unable to meet the goal of my 2-hour study sessions, I felt frustrated, and I realized that I needed to change my CQI plan to 1-hour study sessions. And as you can see from this table, that the average mean of minutes that I was spending during my study sessions was about 83 minutes, so I felt that 60 minutes was more practical, and more attainable, especially during my busy days. And also, when I completed that 60 minutes session or 1 hour session, it did give me more motivation to try to study more later on in the day. Now, the ACT phase of the PDSA. So I realized that for week 3, uh, during week 3, as you can see from the yellow line, I was able to meet my goal for my 1 hour study sessions for 4 out of the 7 days, although I was not the most consistent, which is similar to the previous weeks. This was because this week just happened to be more busier for me due to having more family obligations, birthdays, and other personal tasks. Now I want to highlight the outcome of my CQI plan. So I realized that the consistency of trying to study almost every day really helped to address my procrastination. And when I changed my focus to more consistent studying rather than the actual submission of assignments, this really helped more effectively with my procrastination and my time management. And I realized that with the more consistent studying, it really helped my mood significantly, and I felt less stressed when an assignment was nearing its due date because I had completed a good chunk throughout the week. So now for my reflection. From the CQI plan, I have learned a new approach and a new method to time management, and I do hope to use this in my future studies. And another interesting thing during my plan was that I realized that it was helping me, but it also had the potential of hurting me because, especially when I was not able to meet my study sessions, I felt like incomplete because I couldn't meet that goal. But I realized that this is very effective when I try to use it as more of a guide, and that I do need to be flexible when I cannot meet those study session goals. And the last thing is that the CQI plan really taught me the importance of consistency, and that what I do every day matters more than what I do once in a while. And this philosophy is something that I want to live by. And the CQI plan helped me to take actionable steps to live by this, which I'm really happy with.